EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Time to wrap up an excellent first weekend of football. What better way to do it with the Monday night opener? And we're underway here on EA Sports. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing, Willis. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Willis. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. It's a touchdown. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans getting all set to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Whoa. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Throwing, Willis. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ow, what's that?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
All right. Whoa.
Now Mixon, and this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Robert Spillane spills him there. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. Dell motioning over. On 2nd down, Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
All right.
Now Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd down and 9.
Flash.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Mixon. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Love it.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal.
Hey, south. 12. Go.
Dell motioning over. They'll try and run with Mixon. Powering forward. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Willis. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So quarter 1 in the books, the opening Monday nighter of this new season. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ow, that's right. Hey.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Hey, uno more. Hey.
Here's Stroud. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Nike Texas.
Dell motioning over. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, yeah. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They put Adams in motion. will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. They put Adams in motion. Pistol snap to Willis. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. This one complete to Bryant. He is in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Raiders. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
All right. Robin.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. A second down throw for Stroud. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go.
I'll give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Right back to him on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Whoa! Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. Can they get an explosive play? There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go right back to Mixon. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Oh, ready? 11.
Back to throw. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Kindly Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Third and long.
Let's go now.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the new year. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
South.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive play.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended, Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Willis now to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Willis. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raider first down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. To throw is Willis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On second down, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
No.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm all for giving the ball to your fullback and giving him a chance to get in on the action, but I don't love running him side to side. That's the running back's job. If you're going to give it to the fullback, plow ahead, come on offensive line, let's get some push. But now you find yourself losing yardage. I just don't love the call. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. He's got it at the 3, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Polamau. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Throwing, Willis. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Two-J.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Dell motioning over.
Hey.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end.
Texans 10.
Third down and 9.
On the quick, right? Whoa.
Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Route to the right.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Willis to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raider first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Willis. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Throwing, Willis. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Texans 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Tonight.
Now, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Already.
Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Wow, good tonight.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Buggy. Tonight.
Stroud to throw. That's complete to Diggs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Flash. Tonight.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
11.
Schultz is the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Mixon. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run here with Mixon. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, south. Buggy.
Now Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
12.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
Look the hot.
Dell motioning over. On 4th down, Stroud. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Throwing is Willis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Let's go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Robbie.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ow, beside.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, Uno more. Under. 19 Texas. 11. Tonight.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us.